What's up, gentlemen? So have you ever noticed that there are certain people who you automatically just like? There's just something about them that's just like magnetic, right? You're drawn to them. Well, people with this likability characteristic, it's like they've got a secret weapon, right? It's a superpower. There are 6 psychological tricks that I am going to go over today that are going to make other people like you. They just can't help it. Now, they're not going to know exactly like what you did or why they like you, but it's just a byproduct of doing the things that we're going to talk about. It's psychological. You can't put your finger on it, but it's happening. The first psychological trick to make other people like you more is to share more of your experiences, both good and bad. In a world of fake shit, like all over Instagram, social media, where people are just posting the highlight reel of their life that isn't actually reality, when you actually meet somebody who's willing to be vulnerable and honest and show you that they've dealt with things that you might be going through, it's crazy powerful. It's going to help you form a deeper bond, a deeper connection, and it is impossible not to like somebody who you feel close and connected to. The second psychological trick to make other people like you more is to wear blue. So you think it's a coincidence that I'm wearing the sexy ass, trustworthy blue sweater? The answer is absolutely not. Blue psychologically sends the message that you are reliable, that you're trustworthy, and we like people who are reliable and trustworthy. And you just thought it was a coincidence that all politicians rock navy blue. It's not. It is specific and it is deliberate, because the color navy blue psychologically makes other people feel like they can trust us, like we're being honest. The way that we psychologically perceive color is pretty amazing. The reason why, whenever I talk about like bad boy, I'm wearing all black or gray or something dark, is because other people perceive it as dark and dangerous and a little bit daring, bad boy action, right? Exactly. Same thing, red tie. Red, the reason people and all these politicians and dudes rock it is because it signifies strength and power, but navy and blue signifies likability. The third way to be more likable is to be more energetic and enthusiastic. Here's an example. Hey gentlemen, what's going on? Good to see you again. All right, today we're going to talk about how to be more likable. All right, tip number 1 is you're amazing. Okay, great. Tip number 2 is... Excuse me. Sorry, I bored myself to sleep. Exactly. Did you see what happened? Instead, gentlemen, what's going on? You were amazing. Today I'm going to help you, and so you need to help me by dropping one of those. You see what I did there? If you didn't drop me one of those, then apparently you missed it. Let me tell you again, gentlemen, I would appreciate you drop. Come on. What do I got to do? What's that? Better content? I'm working on it. Energy, enthusiasm. Gentlemen, it is super sexy. It is likable. Now, that being said, you really need to make sure that when you're talking to somebody, you sort of identify and watch how they are, right? There are certain people that are more like standoffish, a little bit more shy or maybe introverted. They are not going to respond as well to somebody who is like me. You got to bring it down to a more comfortable level for them. But you can still be animated, you can still be encouraging, because that's the other thing. If you want to be more likable, you've got to stop saying negative shit. Nobody likes somebody who is constantly negative and all like pessimistic and everything's bad. People do, on the other hand, like people that make them feel good about life and themselves. So it's about being optimistic, it's about being cheerful, it's about not saying negative shit. The fourth psychological trick to be more likable is take your sunglasses off when talking to somebody, even if they are enemies. It's about looking people in the eye. It's a birthmark. Remember, we like people that we feel are being honest, and there's something respectful about removing your sunglasses and actually looking at somebody. Now, if they keep their sunglasses on after you remove them, then it's probably safe to put them back on. But if they do not have sunglasses, I want you to remove them, even if they are enemies. Speaking of enemies, guys, here's the deal. If you are in the market for a new pair of super badass, sexy ass shades, under $100, you got to hit that link down below and go check out Enemy. Enemy is my premium sunglass company that I started to solve a problem. I was sick and tired of spending $300, $400, $500 on great quality shades that look sexy. And so I built my own. Guys, we use Italian acetate. We use Zeiss lenses. We use spring hinges, stainless steel. Guys, these sunglasses are custom. We didn't just go to a factory and stamp our logo on them. We actually, why don't I let David explain?
Now, I've quickly become obsessed with these because not only do they make me look like a boss, but they are 100% custom designs. Like, they didn't just go mass produce some cheap glasses and slap their logo on there. They carefully designed every last centimeter. And they didn't stop there. These also have Zeiss lenses on them, the best lenses on the market. Their frames made from handmade Italian acetate. And if you look At their hinges, they have springs in them, which means they're going to securely and comfortably fit on your head, no matter how big or small it is. Normally something like this would cost $300 plus easy, but because they cut out the middleman and they sell directly to the consumer, they're able to offer them at an affordable price.
David is rocking the Enemy 3s, our version of the Aviator. If you're not feeling the Aviators, you could always rock the Enemy 1s. These are a must-have in my opinion. They are perfect. The proportions are amazing. They're clean, they're sexy. Recently, I gave a pair of these, the matte black silver details with the solid black lens, to Mr. Wonderful.
I hate to give you a free plug, but I got to for these. They're just so comfortable. These are good.
Guys, hit that link down below. Go check out Enemy. Use the discount code and get your new super sexy shades. Just remember to take them off when talking. Which brings us to the fifth psychological trick to make other people like you, and that is give people compliments. So I talk about the importance and the power of giving somebody a compliment. Not only does it make the person feel great who got it, but the other cool thing is that giving a compliment makes you feel good, right? This morning, perfect example. There was this dude, we were at the gym, and I saw him, I hadn't seen him before, but he had like really cool like gray hair. And I actually said to him, I say, hey man, I love your hair. And you could see his face like, oh really? So he leaves and my buddy who I'm working out with said, did you see his smile? I'm like, I know man, compliments are amazing. And then he said something I thought was very interesting. He said, it's not often that guys feel comfortable complimenting other guys. If you can get over feeling awkward and weird giving another dude a compliment, which I don't understand personally, and start giving them, gentlemen, you're gonna be like the freaking man. Some things that are easy to compliment are tangible things like sweaters, watches, shoes, jeans, hairstyle, car, butt, buttery soft skin. I'm kidding, those last, don't do that. Hold up, I got an idea. I'm gonna give you a little likability homework assignment. Starting today, what I want you to do is give a compliment to a dude. One compliment to a dude today. But it can't be somebody that you're already friends with. It's gotta be a stranger or a very casual acquaintance. Somebody at school, somebody at work, just somebody passing on the street, or your barista at Starbucks. The idea is I want you to get comfortable giving compliments to people that you don't have a relationship with. It's automatically and instantaneously gonna make you more likable. And last but certainly not least, the sixth psychological trick to be more likable is to be a better listener. I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Be a better listener. There are some things and some tricks that you can do to let the person you're talking to know that you're paying attention. That includes putting your phone away. Do not be preoccupied with it, all right? Something else is lean in. Also, look interested. Nod your head. All right, when you're talking to somebody, if you get closer, this means that you're interested. Also, touching them, right? Asking follow-up questions. It's all about eye contact. Gentlemen, if you want to be liked more, you've got to pay attention better. Another bonus tip that I'll give you to be more likable is to remember somebody's name. This is something that I've struggled with, but I've made it a priority to try and be better at it because there's something incredibly enchanting, I actually almost say enchanting, something incredibly likable about somebody who remembers your name. I want to help you develop your likability superpower. If you implement the 6 psychological tricks we just went over, gentlemen, it is not even a question. It is a fact that you are more likable.